What is up, peeps? Coach Kev here. Time for our porch talks to come back with the nice weather. We're going to be about 75 here today in the port, and it's going to be fantastic. We have a guy retiring today, so we're going to go do the retirement thing, have a couple beers with him. The first guy to retire that was hired after me. So that's kind of a funny feeling, but getting kind of old, I guess. But getting old beats the alternative, as my grandpa used to tell me. Anyways, we got March Madness coming up, the NCAA tournament. Old basketball guy like myself, an old ball coach, loves that. Very exciting time. A lot of you guys got favorite teams. If you watch this video, who's your favorite team? Who you going for? And any predictions you might have too. It could use help filling my brackets out as always. Most recently on the Delphi stuff, I don't cover a lot of trial stuff. I don't cover appeals. I cover cases, and once they're adjudicated, they go into the system, and then the appeals and all that. I don't cover that. But most recently, we saw the actual bridge video, according to a defense website that's letting out the information. And I understand some people felt weird. Hey, maybe we shouldn't be sharing this. I get it, but all this stuff's coming out, and that's how the system works. And unfortunately, maybe the families have to relive some things, and that's horrible. But in order for fairness and everything else, everything has to come out. So a couple things that I learned immediately from watching that full video. It's not Ron Logan on the bridge. Not Ron Logan on the bridge. No way, shape or form is that Ron Logan. We know from people talking in the past that he didn't even cross the bridge anymore. But that man is not 6'2". That man's smaller than average human being. There's no one in the background, and people say, "Oh, there's shadows." There's nothing in the background. Nothing in the background. What you're hearing is different. You really need some Bose or some Dr. Dre headphones or some noise canceling headphones to hear everything that was said. I believe I can hear the gun clock. I believe what he's hearing, down the hill and that type of thing. And the girls talk, and the girls are petrified. And here's how you could tell the girls are petrified. Sounds like Abby's almost crying already. Breathing very heavy. The breathing is elevated. The way that they talk, the way that they answer him when he says guys, and it's an immediate type thing from Libby. Their fight or flight is kicked in high gear. So for those who think that they're not scared or afraid, go to the behavior panel and study some of the stuff on their channel, and you'll see these indicators without even seeing them, just their voices and things like that, that they're terrified. And we know what happened after that. The defense is releasing this, so you kind of wonder what they're doing. It blows the Ron Logan theory out of the water. That's as dead as Ron is. That's over. If you want to say other people, smaller size or stature, whatever, I guess you could still be alive there if you wish to push that narrative. But the Ron Logan thing should now be put to sleep. And I wonder why that they're releasing this stuff. I mean, everything they put out makes him look more and more guilty, in my opinion. Turbo and Aspen and the people that we talked to in court, Lauren from her show, as they were reporting things, they're all coming out to be true. Some things other people were reporting simply aren't true. And as these things come out, you're seeing that. So it's taken time. We couldn't watch this on TV, but it's taken time. And, you're finding out that the people that were reporting things, some of them missed things, some of them maybe inflated things, and some of them reported the straight skinny. And those are the people that I followed, and it's all coming out. That's what's going to happen. There was other people in court that said the BG couldn't even be seen in the video. That's obviously blown to fucking smithereens. So just as you follow people and you wonder what's happening, who's giving you the straight dope and who's blowing smoke, just look back on their past work. Have they been right? Have they been wrong? Everybody's wrong. Everyone makes mistakes. If they come forward and said, hey, we missed this one or missed that, or they continue to push their narrative or just pivot to another narrative. But the more and more that comes out, Richard Allen is exactly where he belongs to be, locked in a fucking cage for the rest of his life, like the animal that he is. He's a fucking animal. And if people want to support and do, that's fine. But a lot of what you're saying is absolute horseshit. And a lot of people know it. You have a very vocal minority of people, oh, this is terrible, this and that. It isn't. Pivot to another case like Koberger or someone else and say they're innocent. But this thing's in the bag. It's over. It's in the can. They're missing dates and things like that. The attorneys for the defense. It's interesting that they're staying on the case, but not really. The close to $500,000 they built the state. So I guess that money continue. That golden faucet continues to run for Attorney Rozzi and Teen Wolfstad. So, but hey, it's a free country. You speak how you want to speak. I'm just telling you, that is not Ron Logan in that video. There's no one in the background. People are looking for the smallest, littlest things. Just look at it on its face value and go with your gut instinct. Don't try to dig things up to push a narrative, or, you know, there's 20 people involved, there's people under the bridge, there's this, there's that. The girls were planning on going there. They were not planning on going there. They wanted to walk across that bridge. It was Abby's first time, and the girls were petrified, unfortunately. And again, if you disagree, go to the behavior panel, start watching some of their videos, or other people that read body language, inflection, higher rates of breathing, things like that, blinking, which we couldn't see. These are things that you're looking for, and it is what it is, right? So, free platform, you do what you like, but the louder you get and the more you yell and scream doesn't make what you're saying right. You know, you just become bigger windbags, if you will. If I could quote Dusty Rhodes one time. But anyways, that's it for me. I apologize if anyone was offended that I shared that video. I would do it again. I think that it's important that we finally get to see that whole thing. People say it's AI, it's this or that. The defense released it. So I can't get it through my head why they would release that. Or why don't you just tell us where he was during the murders? Where was his phone at? So you could tell us that. But if not, and you continue into your, your universe and do what you want, and it's a free country. You could believe or say anything you want. You could be right, you could be wrong. But at the end of the day, the facts are the facts, and the facts don't give a shit about your feelings and don't give a shit who was right and wrong. And like I said, I think Richard Allen's where he belongs, where he will rot. And then after he leaves this earth, he'll probably go somewhere else and burn. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. This case is in the can, folks. If you want to follow people to follow appeals, it's a normal thing. The percentage of an appeal, getting an appeal of any kind, a new trial, anything like that, is very low. But it's not impossible. But anything they're releasing makes them look more guilty. So maybe you could include the defense team into this hexagonal conspiracy. Maybe the attorneys, maybe Baldwin jumped out of a sword and shot Oswald or something to that effect. And maybe Rozzi planted the flag on the moon. I don't know. Maybe pigs will fly out of my fucking ass. It all could happen, right? It doesn't mean it's likely, but it can happen. So, but the Ron Logan thing's dead, as he is. The people in the background are dead. Bridge guy not being on the bridge, or that's a fake video. It's all just absolute horse shit, folks. You believe what you want, and you follow who you want, but I'm just giving you the straight skinny. And that's just that. Believe what your eyes tell you. Believe what your eyes tell you. All right, I'm going to get going here and get ready to do our retirement stuff today, where they're getting a bunch of glutinous pizza that I won't be able to eat, so I got to eat something before I go. And like I said, we have beautiful weather today, 75 degrees. We'll be golfing soon. A couple cold days left. It's March, it's PA, but we will take it as we can get it. You'll be seeing more Porch videos from me. You guys know I'm running for school board now. I have some people that kind of talked me into that, so I'm going to do that. I've received a couple endorsements already. So I'll be a little bit busy with that. Our primary is May the 20th for that. But I'll still be doing my content. I wanted to just go back to Delphi since this is released. And anytime there's big evidence released, we'll come back and talk about it. But we'll continue to push on with the serial killer stuff. We have 2 working arsonists in this area. One of them may have been caught. The other, they think they know who he is. So I'm kind of working on that myself. Our county police take that over. Our local police don't do a lot of that. So, but anyways, I'll leave you to it. Follow your favorite creators. Enjoy the weather if you have it. If you're in that storm area, I see some people in Indiana. Some of my friends were sharing stuff. Be careful if you hear them sirens go off, or they get in that goddamn basement, man. Quick as you can. Stay away from windows. Get it near a interior wall. Interior walls usually last the longest. Chimneys. I've seen houses burn down and the chimneys still stand. Interior wall. Cover your head. Put something on your head. A table. I don't give a shit. A bowl. Anything. Is if things start flying, cover your eyes, because glass could fly too. So I hope you guys are all safe if you're in that area where these storms may be coming. Enjoy the weather and enjoy spring, and it's March Madness time, baby. So it's time to roll. I hope to talk to you all very soon. I love you. I love the support, and I love my little channel. My channel don't got to be huge. I'm okay with that. I like the people I got. I'm very blessed by the 1,300 or so subscribers that I have. I really am. So. Let me know what you think. You think I got it right? You think I'm full of shit? As long as you keep it real in the comments, I always keep it real with you. And we'll leave it there. So I got some running around to do and some stuff to do today. Looking to have fun. And looking forward to your comments. Don't forget to drop your favorite NCAA team. Or any predictions you got. Who you think's going to win it this year, right? All right, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I love you all. Take care. Coach Kev out.